Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, hi, my name is Valentina. I'm a makeup lover and I like to test makeup products, and in today's video I'm going to test a new eyeshadow palette, and I have this one from Huda Beauty. This is the new Greige Creamy Obsessions Eyeshadow Palette. I'm going to test this for the first time today. I'll do swatches, and I'm going to create this makeup look. So if you like what you see and want to find out more, then keep on watching. In today's video, I'm going to test the other new eyeshadow palette from Huda Beauty, this Creamy Obsessions, because one of you guys asked me to test this palette too. But first, I'm going to do my makeup base. I'm going to use some favorites and some other makeup products I haven't used in a while. I'll give you some updates for some of these makeup products, and I'll also list everything down in the description box below. I'm going to start with my foundation, and for my foundation, I'm going to use this Chanel Ultra Teint. It's been a while since I've used this foundation, so I want to use it again today. Okay, I have a very pretty finish with this foundation today. My skin is even and looks very nice, but I don't have a nice finish every time I use it. So I need my skin to be in a very good place to have a nice finish with this foundation. Next, I'm going to apply my concealer, and for my concealer today, I'm going to use this Makeup Forever HD Skin Concealer. And I'll also use this concealer as my eyeshadow base. I like to let my concealer sit for a little bit on my under eyes because I feel like in this way I get more coverage with my concealer and a nice finish. I'm going to blend it first from my eyelids. This concealer is very good, has nice coverage with a natural finish, and doesn't emphasize the dry patches, and also lasts very well all day on my under eyes. And next I'm going to set everything in place with my powder, and for my powder today I'm going to use this Givenchy Prisme Libre in color 1. I have this powder in color 1 and in color 3, but today I want to use this in color 1. So this is with and without the powder on. If you have fair skin, you will love this powder in number 1 because this is very brightening, and I recommend you to apply it with a powder puff because in this way you will have a flawless finish. This powder blurs the pores and sets everything in place very nicely. So if I have to recommend you one powder right now, would be this Givenchy Prisme Libre because I feel like this is the best setting powder I've ever tried. And next I'm going to use again this new Natasha Denona Hyper Natural Face Palette. I've used this new face palette for the first time in my last video, and I want to use it again today. But if you want to see swatches and if you want to see me applying all of these colors on my skin and on my eyes, I highly recommend you to check my last video. Today I'm going to use just one blush, and I'm going to mix two bronzers from here. So from this palette, I like to mix these two bronzers on my fair skin. And my favorite blush is this one. I love the color, I love the formula, has a nice buildable, blendable formula. So I'm going to apply this next. So as a little update, this is my last video for this new face palette. I love the blushes, I love the bronzers, I love the formula. This doesn't emphasize my pores, my texture, my acne, and lasts all day on my oily skin. And I also love this topper shade called Dreamy, but the other colors are already drying and difficult to apply. So from all of these eyeshadow colors, I love just the topper shade, this one. Now I like this palette, but I'll test this more and I'll update you about everything in my future videos. And next I'm going to apply my highlighter. I don't have a new highlighter, so I'm going to use this Chanel Duo Lumiere Illuminating Powder Duo. This is one of my favorites right now, it's very good. I like to mix these two colors. And next I'm going to test my new eyeshadow palette, this one from Huda Beauty. This is one of the two new eyeshadow palettes from Huda Beauty, and I already have a first impression video for this neutral brown creamy Obsessions. I'm not going to use this today, but if you want to see the first impression video for this eyeshadow palette, I'll link the video down in the description box below. As a little update, I have to say that I'm obsessed with this eyeshadow palette. I've already hit pan on one color here. These last all day on my eyes, so I'm very impressed. And I highly recommend you to try it if you like the color story. And in today's video, I'm going to test the other eyeshadow palette, this Greige Creamy Obsessions, because one of you guys requested me to try this palette. So this is what I'll do today. With this occasion, I would like to thank all of you guys for subscribing to my channel, for liking, commenting, and watching my videos. So the same as for the other creamy eyeshadow palette, this was made in China and has 24 months shelf life. And this is how the box looks like. This is how the packaging looks like. And this is the color story. So first I'm going to swatch all of these colors on the back of my hand. I want to see if the formula is the same and how are these colors. So this is how all of the colors look swatched on my hand. Very nice formula. These are very creamy and pigmented, and these are also very hard to remove. Looks like these colors will be very long lasting, so I'm happy about that. So next I'm going to apply these colors on my eyes. I'm going to apply this first. I already hit pan on this. It's amazing. So if you plan to use these colors every day, you'll finish this palette very fast. This is very subtle but pretty. Next I want to use this one. Next I'm going to use this color on the outer corners. And I'm going to apply a little bit on my under eyes. I love that we can apply these colors with the fingers, but also with a brush. I want to see how is this color from here, so I'm going to use the same brush and apply a small amount on my under eyes. I'll blend this just on the outer corners. This is very pretty, has fine shimmer particles in it. We have just one powder color in here, and this is to set everything. So I'm going to use this next to set what I already have on my eyes. I'm going to use my fingers because this works with the fingers. I'm going to use the clean brush to blend everything from my under eyes. I want to see how is this color, so I'm going to apply some on the outer corners. This looks a little bit intense, so I'm going to use a brush. Okay, you can get from natural to smoky very fast with this palette. So you can do something natural for every day with the palette, but also something more intense and smoky for a night out. Now let's apply this shimmer shade all over the eyelids. This feels like a powder to me, is more dry and is very subtle. This is very interesting from Huda Beauty. Usually her shimmer shades are very intense, but this is very subtle and pretty. And the last color, this darker shade from here, I'm going to use next as eyeliner. I feel like this color is not pigmented enough to be used as eyeliner. The formula is a little bit more dry and is not very intense. I have to apply it a few times. I'll stop here. I've used pretty much everything from this palette. I've already hit pan on one color and this is the finished eye makeup result. Next, I'm going to apply my mascara and something on my lips, and I'll quickly do this off camera and I'll be right back to give you my final impressions for my new eyeshadow palette. So this is the finished makeup result. For my mascara, I've used this YSL Lash Clash mascara. And on my lips, I have this Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencil in color Endless Cacao. I love this mascara, it's one of my favorites, doesn't transfer my under eyes throughout the day, so this is a very good mascara and I highly recommend you to try it. And I love this by Makeup Forever in the color Endless Cacao. I love the color and lasts all day on my lips. Now, final impressions for my new eyeshadow palette, this Huda Beauty Creamy Obsessions in Greige. Let me show you how my makeup looks up close. I really like this makeup result with this eyeshadow palette. I feel like we can do so much with this eyeshadow palette. We can do something very simple and natural for everyday makeup or a glam makeup look. So these colors are very creamy, pigmented and very good quality. And I recommend you to buy this eyeshadow palette if you like the color story. So I have these two palettes, and if I have to recommend you one from these two right now, I would recommend this one because I really like this color from here as eyeliner. This is very pigmented, very long lasting and very good. And I love to mix these two shimmer shades all over my eyelids. These two are stunning. The quality is the same in these two palettes. These are very good. I'll have to test this more to see if these colors will last all day on my eyes. So I'll test this more and I'll update you about everything in my next video. I would love to know from you guys if you like the finished makeup result, and please let me know what other makeup products would you like me to test next. But that's everything for today. I hope this video was helpful and I hope you like it. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and also ring the bell to be notified when I upload. I post every week, so make sure to hit the notification bell. I hope you'll have a wonderful day and I will see you in my next video. Bye!